We back, man, with another episode of Universal Thought Podcast, man, where we share universal thoughts, ideas, concepts, philosophies, and all around opinions, man. So, y'all might hear some feedback in the background, man. We're at this nice hotel here in Memphis at the Hilton. I got a special guest, man. I'm talking about real special. That is this the one right here. When I say special, man, I mean this my guy. We go back, man, to middle school.
Man, middle school.
Middle school.
Yep.
We go back to 7, 8,
grade,
8,
yep.
9. We basically grew up together. This brother here, I'm talking about a football star in high school. He always he kept a good level head on his shoulders, and he's one of the people that I actually looked up to then and now. Definitely now. We talking about a pastor, a father, a husband. This brother has businesses. He's an educator. He loves the youth, and he's just an all around, awesome guy, man. And it's a privilege for me to actually be sitting here with him today, man. So, without further ado, man, I want to bring Mr. David Young, man, to the Universal Thought Podcast. What's going on, brother?
Bless you, man. How you feeling, dog?
I'm all right.
My guy.
I'm all right, man.
Yes,
I'm good now, man.
My guy, brother.
Man, it's been a long time coming. I've been trying to get you on here, man. 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks now, man.
It's been so much going on, man. But man, God has perfect timing, brother. Man, I've always admired your grind, your hustle,
right,
man. And I just, man, thank God, man. I told Toya before I left, I said, baby, I'm really excited to holler at my boy, man, and just put some positive energy out here, man, and some enlightenment to the people, man, that's gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know who is listening and what they can grab just from dialogue, man.
Right.
Maybe some young cats, man, hear us and be inspired by what they hear. What they see, dog. So I'm just blessed, bro. I really am, bro. And I appreciate you, man. You my guy, dog.
Yeah, man. Man, we go too far back, man. We ain't never had an issue, man.
Yeah, I ain't never did, dog.
Yeah, man.
We actually, man, found out we actually cousins.
Man, that's so crazy.
And it's just crazy, man.
It's unfortunate how we found out.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna say unfortunate. However we found out, we found out. But I'm like, man.
Yeah.
I said, man. So that just shows you how small the world is, man.
Yes, sir.
But I mean, again, I don't even really have a big. I really don't have a big family at all.
Yeah.
But when I find out that that's somebody I actually know,
yeah.
like it's one thing to find out you cousin, but you don't know him. Like, all right, that's my cousin.
Yeah.
No, this Big Dave, my cousin. You know that?
It's crazy, man. But I think, man, God got perfect timing, bro. And I'm excited about, man, what you doing, man. And I just can see this thing taking off, doc. And
right.
It's never not intentional when it comes to God, man. God just pulled things together in His own time, and man, He's so much higher than us, bro.
Right.
So I think everything that you're doing, man, God gonna have a way of bringing it all together, making this thing blossom, doc. I see it, bro.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Bro.
I just, consistency is the key, man. Anything that I do, I just want to, stay at it.
Yeah.
And, however it turns out, I hope it's for the best. But I definitely want to, I love having conversation with people that I know can bring some perspective to the table. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah. Let's dig into it, man.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
Big Dave, man, you do a lot with the youth.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah.
You do more than what I thought you do, bro. Like, you've taken on like a big responsibility, and I know like our youth is like the most important thing. Bump these grown folks. Our children is gonna be what's gonna be left behind to take over this world.
For sure.
So what's some of the things that you actually do now that you implemented as far as your program?
I used to. Let me start from the beginning. When I first finished college, man, I came back home. I started as a substitute teacher, man, at Oak Haven. It's my alma mater. It's my alma mater that I really hold dear because I lived there. Of course, I went to Ridgeway later on in 10th grade. Got there because my dad said, man, I'm over there with my cousin. I'm over there with Chris. And, man, we over there kicking it, the football, right? Enjoy. So I went to Ridgeway, but I started Oak Haven, man. So Oak Haven is where my heart is. Is where I serve as as co-pastor now, man, is where my heart is. So I went to Oak Haven, of course, and I became a sub, man. And around that time, I became a youth pastor. And then when I started subbing, man, God opened the door where I was able to become a part of the staff, on a permanent basis. And then, man, when I was there, man, I just began to develop programs there, man. Program Iron Sharpen Iron, which is a young man program, teach them how to man put the tie on, how to speak during interviews, how to dress, how to be a young black man out here, man, in this chaotic world, man. So I still. Right. Was doing that, and someone else is doing that now because I'm no longer there. But I'm also now I'm a therapist. I still work with the kids, consistently, of course. But I work as a therapist at Chris Wynn Behavioral Health. I'm the only black male therapist there.
For real?
Yeah, man. So God gave me to make some history there, man. But I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. What's crazy is most of my patients that I serve, man, they're black young men and young women that I serve in the school system. So
same one.
Yeah, man. So the tie-in between mental health, man, and the crime and the chaos that we see with our young people, man, is intertwined, man. I think the unfortunate part is that most of the stuff that we seen with our young men is undiagnosed mental issues, bro. Like it's undiagnosed stuff, man, that they don't address, and we just kick them out, and you wonder why they popping off like that. You wonder why. I believe stuff evil, man, but some of this stuff, man, is these folks psychotic, bro.
Right.
But these folks got mental problems. These folks ain't never had the proper care.
Right.
You gonna put them out here in a world where there's access to weapons, where they have access to drugs and fentanyl. Come on, bro.
Right.
So, man, I thank God for letting me be a vocal piece in that area. But a lot of work to be done, man. A lot of work to be done, bro.
That's crazy, man, that you said that. So a lot of people. So the same kids that you seen in the schools acting up is the same kids that you had to mentor and counsel.
Oh, same kids.
What's some of the issues now, from my understanding? Because I haven't in a while, but I know there was a time, a great length of a period of time when I was dealing with the youth, going out to Orange Mound, North Memphis. Yeah. And I came to realize like the stuff they dealt with. All of it came from childhood trauma, and they hold this stuff in. We was talking about this last night, like young boys, they don't know how to express themselves because they was always taught not to cry. They grew up without a dad,
yes sir,
and so they took on the woman's emotions, the feminine, that.
Boy, you saying so?
So
yes,
it's
sir.
like, what's some of the things that you seen?
Man, wow,
it is crazy. So when I already knew where this conversation was going. I of course, I want to kind of be formatted and get to some questions. But man, we gonna we gotta go with the energy, man.
We vibing, bro. Man, I'm gonna tell you what's powerful. What you said, man. You said that many of our children are going through trauma. There was a class that I took when I was getting my master's degree, and it was they talked about ACEs. ACEs means adverse childhood experiences.
Right.
And I wrote a paper on that. And when I wrote the paper, I talked about the effects of trauma and how many people in the other culture don't understand the effects of what happens when our young black men face trauma, bro. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Man, what blows my mind is that what's normal. What's not normal is normal to us.
Right.
Like, bro, you walk down the street, man, and see a wino or a dog or you walk down the street, bro, that's normal.
That's normal.
Bro, that's little John, bro. That's little poo poo, bro. I ain't about studying it, man. That's Rico.
Scare the hell out of somebody else, man.
like, bro, ain't nothing to us.
Yeah.
Man, you see dogs walking down the street, dog with one leg. You know what I'm saying?
That's trauma,
ain't
though.
Nothing.
That's actually trauma.
It's trauma. But this is the problem, though. The problem is unnormal, is not normal, but it's normalized dysfunction. It's dysfunction, but it's normal. So when dysfunction becomes normal, what happens is we go through life and I got all these problems, but I'm never dealing with it because it's normal. A man or a child should have a mother and a father raising them.
Right.
But very rarely do you see it.
Right.
But to us, it's normal.
But to us, it's normal.
To teachers, I'm going to call your mama. How often do you hear I'm going to call your daddy? You can't hardly hear that.
Wow.
Because it is normal, but it's normal, though. I'm going to call your mama, boy. I'm going to call your mama on you, boy. I'm studying mama. You know what I mean?
You call daddy,
man,
though.
you call daddy. You're going to get straight.
It's over.
But how many of our babies, man, can't call daddy, bro?
Right.
And they grow up with that dysfunction, that anger, man, that chip on their shoulder. Always ready to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's crazy.
Trauma, dog.
It's like it's just by you saying it. It's something we already know. We see it, but it's when it's brought to the light. It's like that's when you put it in perspective. That's exactly how it is.
Yeah, man. It's normal, man, and I hate it because what happens is the more normal it gets, the more the crime rate go up. And people keep on attacking the what we doing. Bro, attack the why. Stop asking me why I did it, bro. Ask what I did, why did I do it?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Bro, stop asking me what I did, bro. But why I do it?
Because what is actually judging me? If you don't dig into why I did it,
come on.
You don't understand my mindset.
What you said?
There's a mindset behind everything. I've grown to get a clear understanding on people, whether it's something I would agree with what they do or not. Because condoning something doesn't mean that I don't have to understand it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if you kill somebody, if you even rape somebody, the mindset behind you did it will make, okay, well, I understand why you did it. This is how they think.
Yeah, here's how they think.
Right?
Yeah.
Why do they think this way?
Yeah.
First of all, why did they do this? Why do they think this way? And so if we can get all the way to the infrastructure of why they do where this even started at, then we can get to the root of it.
Man, my pop said something a long time ago. He said, why is not really a question; it's a cry for help. So when I'm saying why, I don't really want to answer, bro. I want you to listen to me.
Right.
I'm hurting.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And hurt.
Boy, you
hurt is the primary hurt is primary. Anger is secondary. So I may spring on you, but because I'm mad at you. But besides all that, bro, I'm hurt.
Right.
So we gotta deal with the hurt, man. We gotta deal with the trauma. We gotta deal with the issues, man, that our children, man, our grown folks going through, bro.
Right.
Bro, the trauma leads to tragedy, man.
Right.
Man, from trauma to tragedy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
From trauma to, But once you deal with the trauma, man, you can start peeling that onion back, man. Once you cut that onion back, man, you start seeing what it really is, man.
Man, listen. When you said that, all I could do is go back to when I had to really get down and do a self-development. So, when you get into business, you got to really go through self-development, and you start just like you said, peeling back layers, and at some point. You get to the point where you start talking about stuff that you didn't even you didn't even remember at one point.
Come on.
So when you start remembering this stuff and going back to places that kind of stand out to you, it draw out an emotion.
Yeah.
So now I'm up here crying about stuff, and I didn't even know that I was dealing with certain behaviors based off this very thing that I'm crying about now. But it took for me to actually, because you be so blind to who you are. You be like, man, I ain't no wrong with me. Yeah, until you have an intervention and you really serious about whether or not you want to, go further in this thing we call life, or you want to stay stagnant in one place. And you got to get to know yourself. And I think that's what getting to know God is. Getting to know yourself. That's a true breakthrough, to be honest with you.
Yeah, bro. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. And this is what God gave me a long time ago. I was bumping Pac, but I was also dealing with trauma, and I was doing some research on trauma. Yeah. And Pac said something. Pac said he passed away and I didn't cry because my anger wouldn't let me feel for a stranger. Now what does that mean? It's really an oxymoron. So I'm telling you, I didn't cry. So I didn't cry, but I'm angry. You gotta catch that, bro. I didn't cry, but I am angry.
Right.
And I also didn't feel.
For a stranger.
For a stranger. So that means the anger that I felt has went from it ain't see if I cried out, I'm letting some anger out. But the anger that I have is turned inward.
It's right.
And what's wrong with what's more worse than outrage is enrage. But there's rage turned inward. So when all that rage is in me, when you see me, I got mean more.
Right.
When you see me, I'm mad. When you see me, I'm ready to fight. When you see me, you talk crazy, nigga, I'm gonna shoot you.
Right.
you know, I'm gonna blow you off because my anger, my anger that I feel.
Man, that's crazy.
And think about the way Pac was, man. The way Pac was, man.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that wasn't normal.
Yeah.
Bro, that wasn't normal. Somebody gonna foul somebody and walk off in the club like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bro, that wasn't normal. But he was angry, man.
He was angry, man.
He was angry. He wouldn't even cut from that cloth, man. But he was angry, man.
He you know the crazy part about it? Most of these folks ain't.
They not, bro. They not.
So
the behavior, when you're angry like that, the only way that many of them see to express it is go get a gun, man. Go do what everybody else doing. Look at the people that you see that's really making it big.
Right.
Them people are angry, man.
Right.
Them angry people. So you got a whole bunch of people that's watching you. They're looking at you. So they're going to express their anger and their frustration the same way.
Right.
And I just think, man, we gotta start dealing with the trauma, man. We gotta start dealing with the trauma historically. Mm-hmm. And like you just said earlier, sometimes, and this is the hardest part, is we gotta let go of the pride and say there is something wrong with me.
Man.
Bro, if I never admit that I'm hurt, if I never admit that I'm frustrated,
You can't get the help.
I never get help.
You can't
When I
get
do
the
my
help.
therapeutic classes, man, I do them often. I let them know, bro, if you come in here saying ain't nothing wrong with you, you can go ahead and leave it. You can go ahead and leave the room.
Right.
But I say I can't help you.
Right.
God won't even step in if you don't admit.
Right.
That's why he say choose this day who you gonna serve. You gotta make a choice. I'm gonna get right. God ain't Debo, and
Right.
neither am I.
Right.
You can't make folks get no help.
You can't, man. You can't.
You know what I mean?
That's totally off wheel.
Yeah, that's our will,
Like
bro.
that's that's crazy, man. When it's so crazy how the psychology of that goes into so many things for us, relationships, family, even business. You know, I can't coach you, I can't train you unless you ready and willing to be trained. Because everything that I give you is gonna bounce off you, and you're not gonna apply none of it.
Apply no.
Man, that's crazy.
And you have to admit there's a problem. So, Toy and I recently got with your credit company, which I want to give a big shout out to.
Appreciate it, man.
We had to admit that our credit wasn't straight.
Right.
Like what you coming in, bro? My credit's straight, bro. I don't need you. Bro, I'm good, bro. I know what to do, bro. I'm gonna go do research, bro. I'm gonna go Google some stuff, bro. I'm straight. I don't need you, bro.
Right.
Like, bro, you just you gotta first say, bro, I got a credit problem.
Why you tough when you ain't banking on banking?
On banking, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You prideful on banking,
yeah.
But once you say, bro, I got a problem, there is people to help you. Like, but I think that the problem is in my culture, in my days, I always say this, is that my people always say, ain't nothing wrong with me. I ain't crazy. I ain't taking no medication. I don't need no help. I'm straight. And it's so taboo for my culture and my people to deal with mental health. It's taboo, man. It's something nobody deal with. And my culture got the most family secrets.
Right.
Uncle Earl up there in the room for 30 years.
Yeah.
Uncle Earl, man, don't nobody know about him. Well, Uncle Earl, he upstairs. But don't nobody fool with him because that's taboo. We don't deal with him. You know, I mean, you could even go back even biblically, man. David, man, David back in the field, man. Nobody fool with David like that.
Right.
But this the beauty though. The people that got the most trauma, is so much greatness in them.
That's,
you know what I mean?
That's it. Yeah.
Bro, it's so much greatness in us, bro. When we peel back the layers, man, and we deal with our hurt, man, we can make our trauma become triumph, bro.
Right.
Like your pain, bro. What people are facing if they deal with their trauma, it's a million people look just like them. They need to hear their story.
Right.
They need to hear it because if I'm honest with my trauma, if somebody else may know it. I went through that too, bro.
I went through that too.
You know what, man? I went through molestation too, bro. But
right.
you know what? I got checked. I got talked about, bro. Everybody had on Jordans. I had on Shaqs, bro, because my mama had no job. Bro, you know what I mean, bro? If somebody else would be open and verbalize that, man.
Right.
We don't know how much help we'll get, man. I don't know who listening right now, bro. But man, if you listening, man, stop being soft on your testimony, man. Forget who care. Bro, you don't even know this, bro. When I was 7 years old, I got molested, bro. I never verbalized it until I began to do therapy. I had to deal with that.
Right.
I never said it because I wanted to be tough. I wanted to, you know. So the way I dealt with it was I fought, man, been angry, and I didn't even tell my folks.
Right. Right.
Because I hid it, man. So a lot of stuff I felt, a lot of low self-esteem, a lot of low self-worth that I felt, it came back from a part of me that I didn't deal with. I was 30 years old when I even said something about it.
Right. Wow.
30, man. So of course I wasn't the best worker. Of course I wasn't the best father. Of course I wasn't the best. I wasn't the best because I had stuff I was dealing with.
Right.
But when I started dealing with my stuff, man. It gave me a joy that can't be explained.
Right.
I ain't ashamed no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shame is demoralizing.
Right.
You know how I feel to be walking around ashamed the whole
man.
You ashamed, bro?
You embarrassed.
Yeah.
And I ain't even like you always self
man.
You my clothes right.
Man, your clothes all the time and you in the mirror all the time. That's self-worth has been damaged.
You said something off camera. You said something off camera. You was talking about your wife, and you were saying that you don't even know where you will be, without her, and you couldn't see yourself without her.
Couldn't. Still can't, baby. If you watching, I know you will.
Look, listen to him. Look, that boy, look. Don't camera cut off.
Brandon point, baby. Brandon point. We go. Baby, come on, baby. Go ahead and pull up. We gotta go.
We gonna make this clip go viral right here.
Make some moves, baby.
But let me ask you this: How would you explain? Even before now, I'm seeing like a whole lot of transitions in you, as in myself. You can't do nothing but transition in life.
For sure.
And then you got somebody that you ran into that added to your life. Explain the difference between where you was and where you maybe thought, let's say, where you would be had none of this stuff happened, opposed to where you are now. What do you think you would be? Man, and on top of that, what you just told me, like, had you not dealt with it, all that being unpacked. Let's say you didn't unpack none of it. And you let her go. Your path is in a different direction.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think, man, I know this sounds real cliche, but I think I'd be a mess, man, without her, because what my wife has done for me is she's given me a reason to go on. She's given me a reason. When my dad died, she gave me a reason to keep pushing. She gave me something that I didn't have. She gave me the space to be vulnerable. She gave me the space to fail. Oh my God, boy, that's real, man. She gave me the space to mess up, and she gave me grace when I didn't deserve it. You know what I mean? She looked at me and saw something in me that I did not see in myself. My wife, she coached me, and she didn't condone me. Boy, I said something like that. You want to pass the plate around. Pass the plate around, bro.
You need a glass of wine.
I'm good.
Everybody over here showing out, man.
I'm good. I'm flowing right.
Yeah,
No, but seriously, she coached me and she didn't condone me. And what I mean by that is, she didn't tell me what I wanted to hear. She gave me what a coach gave me. Like Coach Maxwell, like he gave me not what I want to hear, Not you doing a great job. Not you out there killing, boy. You got every block. Nah,
Right.
I'm gonna let you know let you know where you messing up at.
Oh wow.
So instead of condoning me, instead of co-signing me when I'm out of order,
Right.
she coached me.
Right.
Bro, some of my best sermons, bro, this ain't no lie, came from my wife. Bro, even the swag I got now, even man the way I dress, man how I got my hair, man how I got my beard groomed, bro.
A woman, hey man,
Bro.
A woman, hey man,
Bro.
A woman to do that. What other reason
Bro.
you gonna do it for?
Man, bro.
Man, come on, man.
Man, she picked my clothes. I'm talking, bro, I got bro, and I ain't even trying to get no burning points now, bro. I got the best wife on the planet, bro.
Yeah.
And she made me a better man, and she's making me a better man.
Right.
She hold me accountable. She don't let me, when I depressed, man, when my aunt died, bro. Bro, you don't even know this, bro. Well, you probably do, but you probably just know it just vaguely, bro. I lost my daddy. I lost my grandmama, who I call my grandmother. I lost my aunt, my other aunt. My guy, Lil Chris, I don't think you remember him. Lil Chris went to Sheffield. Me and him was real tight. Like we'd be on the game every night. Like bro, that was my dog. You know him. He played ball in with there. He's been at the church all the time. Yeah, he had the goals in his mouth.
Okay, I vaguely remember.
Yeah, man, I talked to him the day before he died, bro. Like so much death, man, and
Yeah.
I kind of slipped into a place of depression, man.
Yeah.
But my wife, man, she was the one to get me up, bro, and say, bro, nah, man, I failed a class when I was getting my master's. She told me, Negro, you better not quit. Bro, you ain't soft. Get your butt back in there. I'm through, man. I'm straight. Nah, I'm still you sign back up.
Right.
Man, but if I fail again, man, they gonna kick me out. And man, and after that, bro, this ain't no cap. This ain't no flogging, bro. I didn't make a B.
Right.
Going forth, I made straight A's, bro. I finished with a 3.9 GPA, bro.
Come on, man.
And bro, you talking about a guy, man? Don't do me like that, man. Oh, man.
I had to do with that one.
What I'm saying is, bro, you know me, man, struggling in Miss Sewell class, struggling in Miss Lovelace class, struggling in, struggling in, and all, man, and they got a 3.9, bro.
Right.
To come from where I came from, bro, I know it was her, man.
Right.
Man, pushing me. Of course, it was, my dad, my mom, but my wife, man, was the one, man, to push me to places I did not know I could go, man.
Right.
And when God sent me my wife, bro, but he sent me something magical, bro.
Right.
Something special, not magical, something special, bro.
Special.
You know what I mean?
Man, the one thing about me, I love hearing, you said 21 years, 19.
Yeah.
And one thing I'm very proud of is the people that came out of like our era.
Yeah.
I really haven't seen too many divorces, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I know I can kind of look at certain, couples, and I can tell whether it's authentic or whether they putting on. Ain't my business, but I can see the difference. You know what I'm saying? And I can see the genuineness in you and your wife, bro. I can tell that's real.
Yeah.
And then y'all keep it's that spiritual connection y'all got. With you and your wife, is you can't unsee that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, careers, bankruptcies, evictions, repos, foreclosures, liens, medical bills, credit cards, charge off, child support, all that stuff can actually come off your credit. And the whole objective is to try to get you to a 750 and above as soon as possible. So reach out to me, man, and I'll see you at the top. You dig?
I'm enjoying myself, man.
Yes, sir.
I like to be able to share nuggets, man, jewels.
I know that's right.
Yeah, so it's a blessing, Doc. But we was talking about Paul. I think that's what we was talking about.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, man. So as far as like, first of all, I think she was just telling me, Walmart. I think in Raleigh, it's a girl that damn near almost burnt the whole building down. She went in one of the aisles. She got some flaming stuff, and she set the stuff on fire. It's like how much money did they say? $2 million in damages. This was when today. So this is like another like the stuff that's going on in Memphis, bro.
It's
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy. And for those who don't know about Memphis, we can have any random crime. Like we just kind of a melting pot of just different stuff. There's no culture whatsoever in Memphis, and we don't even deal with each other. Like, and it's over with. So you got to know, if you come to Memphis, you got to know somebody here that can tell you where to go and where not to go.
Yeah.
So, what is it? What is it that's like? I guess Paul's implement that could possibly put some type.
Well, one thing that my brother is doing, and I admire him. He is reaching out to the community, and he's putting the ball not just in his court, but our court. And I think that's what's going to really bring change. That if we got to take accountability. And sometimes it can seem like he's pushing off accountability, so he's not negating his. He's just putting it on us too.
Right.
And the stuff that we're seeing, my culture has a tendency to tear anybody down, no matter what. And I understand that's the game. If not just the game, that's even biblical, man. The higher you go, the more chaos and drama, the more haters you're gonna see. The higher you go.
Right.
But one thing I think he's trying to implement togetherness, unity, and he's implementing programs right now that's in the community. He's trying to get the community to get involved. Because if I can get the community involved, then things will shift. The churches, the community centers.
Right.
Those things is going to spark some change.
Right.
Nevertheless, Rome wasn't built in a day. And like Memphis didn't just get bad when he became mayor.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Memphis, like I've been here all my life. Like
it's been terrible.
Like it's been like this.
Yeah.
Like the culture has been atrocious. But I do think that the fact that he's optimistic, like some people wouldn't even be optimistic. Like if you talk to him, man, he's hype. He's excited about it, man. He still got that same passion he had during the campaign trail,
Right.
And I just thank God, man, for people like you, man. It's like, okay, campaign over with, man. Let's get to work.
Right.
Right. You said, man, whatever I can do, man. Let me help out.
Right.
John Kennedy said it best. He said, I think it was John or Robert Kennedy said, ask not, John Kennedy, ask not what I can do for my country, or do for me, or what I can do for my country. Like what can I do to make Memphis better? You got to find out what you're good at and do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm great at trauma. I'm not a mayor. I'm not political.
Right.
But I do what I do to the highest degree because that's the part of me that I'm giving to my city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If everybody would just do their part and do their part well, man, then things could shift. But everybody want to complain and just say ain't this, ain't that. Man, you do it then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But you do it. It's nothing one man.
That's it.
And if people would really just keep it real and just really have some real conversations, that's nothing one man can do anyway.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. And if you know, man, like people blame Joe Biden. Ain't nothing Joe Biden. Like Joe Biden don't make the rules, or you know what I'm saying. Like Joe Biden ain't the one. What about the people that's under him?
Right.
You know.
Right.
We got to hold not just my brother accountable, and we should. Hold everybody accountable.
Right.
If you're in them spots, but not just even political people. You got to hold the people accountable, man, that's in your schools.
Right.
Hold teachers accountable. Hold the neighborhood dope man accountable. Hold them folks, the folks that's on the corners selling your kids this stuff.
Right.
Hold them accountable as well. Not just hold them accountable as well as the people that you think got the juice.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Man, but Paul care, man. Paul love the city. Paul from here. Man, Paul got passion. We all came from solid people. Like my mom and dad are solid. They OGs for real. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they've been grinding for a long time. So they just put human services in us. Like my sister does something. She works for the county. She's the CAO of the county. But God and my parents just put serving people. Like that's who we are. Right. Sometimes they can work to our disadvantage. I know you heard about what happened with Paul, that folks' father. Sometimes the guy tried to Paul, he wasn't trying to hurt Paul, but he was just being a little too aggressive with Paul. But they come from Paul just being a great guy. You know what I mean? Being a great guy, being a people person, loving people.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes, man, they can work to, you know, be Achilles heel for us. But we love people. And we serve people. And I think a lot of things frustrated me during the campaign was it got a little nasty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there's politics, and I just thank God that we can now move forward and let's get this city turned around. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be my only thing. It's like, I hate that we have to be divided as to who we're voting for and take our eyes off the overall goal. There's a goal, there's an objective, and there's something that we want to see happen. But because your person either didn't get picked, or you know, you want to debate your values or why you think some should or shouldn't happen, and don't nobody agree with you. Like, why is it? Why? I'm gonna ask a redundant question. Why do you think that is? Like, why do you think that we fight so? And I think
that we're so divided.
That we're so divided over opinions, and we don't contribute anything to the cause, but our opinions supposed to change things.
Well, I think that's a great question, and it seems like an obvious question, but it's really a complex question,
right?
Because many people don't feel that they have much value to bring. So if I can't bring value, I'm going to try to tear down the one that is trying to bring the value that they do get.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't have any self value. I don't feel like I can attribute. I don't feel like hurt people hurt other people.
Right.
So if I'm hurting, I'm gonna hurt the person that, you know, that
is doing the most.
Man, is doing the most. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna make sure that you don't have an easy road. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make sure. And it's like that in our culture, man. It's so unfortunate, man, that our culture we're the most divisive. We talk about each other. We bash each other. But we also the most prideful. We're in the worst condition, but we prideful. Because we don't want to get no help. We don't. Many of us. I'm not gonna say all, because that's a broad statement. Many people don't want to get help. Don't want to deal with the stuff that they got going on in their own lives. But we prideful about it.
Right.
You know, I think another form of pride is tearing down other people to make yourself feel better. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I just thank God, man, that there are some people out here, man, that's really out here doing the work. Not just Paul, you know what I'm saying? There's other people in the community that's actually doing the work. You know, I feel like you doing the work. I feel like, you know, Brian Harris, guys like that, man, doing the work.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You got different companies. My wife has a program called The Village, where she working with children in the North Memphis area every day.
Okay.
You know, there are people that are doing the work that's going to take us to see things shift.
Right.
But it's unfortunate that we spend so much time tearing down that one person.
Yeah.
But then there are people that are doing the work. Put that energy into helping them. You know, man, take some chips up there to my wife. Take us some chips. Take us some sandwiches.
Right.
Man, some zuzus, some wham whams or something. Come in and give your story to the kids. If you a gang, old gang member. Find a community center. Go ask the director to. Can I come speak to your boys? I just did I went to Oak Haven last week, man. Spoke to a whole school of boys. I ain't get paid. That's just part of the work.
That's part of the work.
So I look like, man, not doing that and spending time trying to tear this one person down. When what's gonna shift the city is just doing the work, man.
Just doing the work.
Just doing the work. You know what I mean?
The work is so important, and I always, and me and her was having this conversation the other day. What's in your heart is gonna eventually come out in your actions, and it's gonna come out of your mouth. It's just like what you eat is gonna come out of your mouth.
Yeah.
So it's like you see what's in the hearts of people, because if you ask them to do it, especially if you ask them to do it for free, it's not really in your heart, but you got a lot to say about it, though.
Yeah, I'd like to say about it, but you ain't gonna do it.
You ain't gonna do it.
Ain't gonna do nothing.
I really appreciate the fact that I'm connected to people that's it's in their heart to do this. Like David, this, bruh, since I've been knowing you, you always been a passionate, you always been a loyal guy. Like you always been you a stand-up guy. Like there's no dirt on you. Like man, you don't talk behind people back. You're not in the drama. You one of them dudes. I feel like I've been one of them. Like,
man, for sure.
It's
for
like
sure.
so. I would easily get offended if somebody put me in that box. Like
for sure.
He talk.
Don't do that.
I'm fair. Like
you don't do stuff like that.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like even us as adults, as grown men in our 40s, we're always gonna make yourself like you may not necessarily get to this point with the people you grew up with, but you're gonna find your way back to certain people that meant something to you in your life.
Man, for sure.
And you do, brother. Like
for sure, I appreciate that, man. And that's why, man, I'm so glad that that we collided again in a positive way,
right?
Because after the campaign, it got kind of cantankerous,
right?
Because it was like you going for the Cowboys, I'm going for the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It got cantankerous, but at the end of the day, the vision don't change because somebody else won. Like I would still be grinding with these kids in counseling and dealing with trauma if Joe Blow would have won,
right?
Because my vision for anybody that's going to be affected by me is to see them be better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So regardless of who won, we still got a vision, man. That's to help these children, man. Help this city, man. Help young men become, man, upstanding men. Help marriages to become better. Help, you know what I mean?
Right.
Help people that want to commit suicide think differently.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's still the goal, regardless of who win a race.
Right.
And I think sometimes they can happen. I was mad at you. I don't know, you probably mad at me, but overall, man, we let that stuff go. And bro, like I don't care nothing about that. Period.
Man, I wasn't never mad at you. I was mad at my buckethead ass cousin. Listen, I tried not to cuss. Man, it just. But again,
they got some tankers.
Yeah,
it's okay though.
That's what I'm saying. It's cool because I live my life based on what, like, it's like I'm a forward thinking person. You know, I was in the moment like, man, I'm finna find this dude. I'm not finna. But I
it's family. It's family though. Come on,
man. Yeah. But I'm like, you asked me a question, but you kept hitting it. Okay, all right. Let me say something to you right now. And I didn't go on no public rant about it. This is me and you having a discussion right now. And I'm only talking about the political side of this. Paul is a good guy, man. He really, like, if it wasn't nobody else to choose. No. Let me not say that. Because that's like me saying, well, if it wasn't nobody. No. It's I've been, I'm old school. I got an old school spirit.
Yeah, you do.
Everybody's different. Everybody has, you may be a nuance. You may be a type of person that's into like modern day or like you like I don't even watch sports. Like
you old school. You old school too, bro.
I like the old school Jordan Hardaway.
That hair going on back too, Doc.
Hold on, bro. First of all, let me make sure this. Cut this up. Cut this thing.
Get me out. Y'all know I'm with the real with no chick.
Mine that grew some braids. Now he think he got the.
Look, man, still going, bro. Man, got the Kenneth Smith going over here, man. You got the Kenneth Smith.
I said, David over there grew some dreads and some braids.
Hey, man, you got to do young stuff, man. When you get old, you got to start doing young stuff. So
right, yeah. Well, I got to too. That's what, look, it's hello, man. Hello. I had to take the earballs out. Oh, man, I start losing my hair at what, 29?
Oh man, hair club for men. It's too late now. Hey, we would say you should do what you gotta do, not what you should have did.
Bruh, let me tell you something. Bald men, man, you don't know, man. I'm a whole snack out here.
Hey man, you ain't Morris Chestnut, bro.
Whatever, you know that what they call me in high school.
Morris Chestnut. Yeah, that's all good though, man. But like you said though, man, it's just a blessing to come back full circle, man, to one of my brothers, man. And I remember when I first when I first started pastoring, man, one of the guys, man, I had come down and speak to my church, man. With this brother right here, man.
Right.
His brother man, that boy did an amazing job too, man. That's why I said that boy, man. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
He rocked that joint, and I called you up because I knew that your heart was right.
Right.
It wasn't about your ability because, man, it probably was your first message or first time speaking publicly.
Right.
But it's your heart, man.
Right.
And when your heart is right, that's when God can only work through us when our heart is right.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing about my brother. Back to my brother, I know his heart. I know, I don't know everybody else. I'm not saying nobody else's heart is bad. I just know that he coming from a heart place.
Right.
When you come from a heart place, God can make something happen. Out of nothing. Like you cannot have the greatest ability, but when your heart is right, God will show up and make something happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because he's God of all. You know what I mean?
Right.
So man, but when your heart is right, man, it means something.
When your heart
right, bro, you ain't doing stuff, man, to be seen, and you know what I mean?
Right.
Man, to blow up, man. Your heart always been right, bro, and that means a lot. That means way more than good behavior, bro.
Right.
A good heart means more than good behavior.
Come on, man.
You don't cuss, you don't lie, you don't steal. Man, a good heart means way more than that.
Man, come on, man.
David in the Bible, man, was a whoremonger, man. He had somebody's wife killed, and the husband killed. Remember all that, man?
Right.
Man, saw somebody's wife, man. Man, I gotta have her.
Right.
He had to have Bathsheba. But yet still, God said, "This is a man after my own heart, bro."
Right.
Bro, that means something.
Right.
That means that he may not have perfected behavior, but his heart right, so I can work with him.
Right.
I can work with him.
Let me ask you something, because I feel like even now, and I used to be. Did you know I was an outreach minister? Like I was in the street, bro. I did prison ministry. I did college ministry. I did outreach. Like I used to go to prison.
You used to be grinding for real. I remember that.
Yeah, it was in my heart.
Yeah.
I really wasn't a pulpit type guy.
Yeah.
I really want to be out there with them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
I like that. I love that. It's still in you, bro.
No, it is my mindset. When I look at spirituality a little bit different now, but it's still spirituality based on the fact that I understand principles. I talked about this on the video I just posted.
It was crunk, so I saw that joint. It was crunk.
I had to do everything to me that makes sense to where if I was to talk to somebody, the way to get them to change their behavior, it got to be based off something that makes sense, right? So to me, God is, he's so big I can't even explain him. Like I used to try to explain him at one point. I can't explain him now.
Yeah, you can't.
So in order for me to get you to see how big he is, let me get you to see how much you don't know about yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And once you start digging into them places we were talking about and unlocking those pockets of your brain that you didn't even know existed, you see the world different. Right? How you feel on the inside is how you see the world. Like, and so if I see the world in a certain way, it's because I'm blocked off. It's sections of my brain that's blocked off, and I can only see the world based on something that I'm dealing with. Right? So it's like when I dealt with these things, I was able to understand other people's perspective. When they say I ain't gotta argue with you no more, I get it. I get it. I ain't gotta make you think like me. I'm not finna invoke nothing on you. Your will is not my will. Vice versa.
And that's the beauty. That's what God has done for me. God has shown me how to represent Him to the fullest, but not be dogmatic against other people, because my job is to present Christ, present Him, and offer Him, but not put folks in hell, not have this dogmatic attitude like I'm the big dog, I'm the big bad. No, bro. I represent Him, but I represent Him not just in what I say, but in what I do.
And what you do.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I try to do this. What I do for people, I want that to speak for me. Like how I love people, I want that to speak for me. How I go above and beyond. How I bury the hatchet. How I call folks and apologize. You know what I'm saying?
Dave, hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, but let me tell you something. if The crazy part about it is, if I thought that you was any, if I thought that you had any type of interior motive, or let's say you did, you would actually have a mega church by now. Yeah. It's a reason why you don't.
Yeah.
Because it's really in you.
Yeah, it's really in me. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta make it. I don't trust. I'm being honest with you. I don't trust those guys.
Man, I don't trust everybody. No, not at all. Not at all.
Cause it ain't about money with you.
Yeah. No.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot. You really want to see change, and I really want to see people to get. Like, if I say this, it gotta land. If it don't, then I'm not gonna. It ain't about money.
It ain't about money. I'm gonna tell you what God is always.
And I say that to say you just that powerful to be.
Yeah.
Like, why you ain't a make? Like, why?
Well, I'm so humble, man, and I think it's because of who God has called me to be, man. Some people, man, rush to the pulpit and preach on Sundays, bro. I literally preach every day. What I'm doing right now, bro, I'm preaching, bro, but it ain't conventional. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm preaching, but I do this every single day.
You
man.
really just talking, bro.
I'm just talking.
Like,
but
why
it's
we
just
gotta use
me.
word? If I get up and say something that resonate with you, I'm preaching. Why can't I just still be talking?
I'm just talking.
You're just talking
because what's in me coming out of me.
That's it.
And so when I'm talking, if I'm saying something that sound catchy, like it's like
that's
cliche.
That's if I'm trying to do it. That's preaching.
Yeah, that's preaching.
I tell people, man, you just up there talking.
When you talking, bro, like
you can get somebody either saved. You can get somebody to change their whole mindset. You can change the frequency just by talking.
Man, just by talking.
And then sometimes letting them talk.
Man, letting them talk.
Yeah, like sometimes they'll say like. Man,
and see that humility, I think, is what helped my brother, because both of us are, we different, but we come from the cloth of humility. Right. I posted this the other day, bro. My daddy was honored in Washington. My daddy was honored in Nashville, state of Tennessee. My daddy knew how to go up there, man, be prestigious, right? But to come to Foot Homes and go to the 4-way grill.
Oh, your dad was cold,
man. I'm telling you, man, my daddy talk to anybody.
Right.
Talk my daddy, but my daddy had that in him, because even though God had blessed him, he was humble, man.
He was humble.
And that's why, Christ was so powerful, man. He walked in humility. Right. Some of the ways some of these people, I ain't just talking about just preaching, I'm talking about people walking that claim they got Christ, man. You can't be uptight and arrogant, man, and bougetta. If you say you represent him, you gotta be humble. Right. You gotta be humble enough for somebody to be willing to talk to you.
Right.
Not just listen to you. To talk to you. It's a difference.
That's a difference. You can listen to anybody.
You listen to anybody. But when you receive what I'm saying, will you listen to me?
Right.
As a therapist, what I do every day, man, I told my people, I said, look, I'm a professional listener. I said, I am a professional listener. I said the same thing. You are. I'm a professional listener, baby.
Yeah.
I got some answers, but I ain't finna tell you no answers.
Yeah, I gotta listen to you first.
I gotta listen to you first.
Yeah.
I want you to pour out to me. Let me know why you crying. Nah, I'm gonna tell you why you're crying, cause
I hate it.
Back in the day, I made that same mistake in my life. Man, get on. I don't want to hear that stuff, bro. Bro, let me tell you why I'm hurt. Let me tell you why I feel overwhelmed.
What, bro? Oh my God! And we gonna get ready to wrap this up in a minute.
Okay.
But the best counselors will tell you, I don't know everything. I literally have to sit. You got to sit on somebody's couch for like a week, 2 weeks, and they don't say nothing before they can assist you and say anything. You got to talk.
You got to talk.
I hate when people do that. Like they try to, That's why I don't. And I consider myself untraditional now because I'm gonna pray for you. Don't tell me that. Because if you're going to pray for me right now.
Right now.
Do it. No, that's the prayer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What up? Pray for you later. Nah, bro. Stop and pray with me now.
You know what you need to do?
Yeah.
Or all you got to do is? I ain't even said nothing yet.
Nope.
When you go to AutoZone and you tell them folk, hey, man, I need something for my car, but I don't quite know what it. He going to ask you He's gonna ask you these questions.
Yeah.
Cause I don't want to go to the back and get the wrong part. Just cause you giving advice don't mean it's the right advice.
Tell me it's right.
But you did. It's based on how much you listen.
How much you listen.
And I think that's not only a skill, but it's a superpower because you can't solve a problem without knowing.
Without knowing, but also without being in a place where you're willing to listen and you're not judging.
Right.
Because I could be listening to you and not make a face, but still have my perception.
Right.
And those perceptions will cause you to misdiagnose people. Will cause you to write them off. You can write folks off in your mind. Like you saying, hey, how you doing? But in your mind, you wrote them folks off. You know what I'm saying? And not knowing that these people have potential to be great people.
Right.
Man, this what God has done for me, man. God has shown me how to see the best in people because I know what it's like, bro.
Right.
To be told, man, you ain't going to college and still go.
Right.
I know what it's like, man, to have a 1.7 GPA, bro. I had a 1.7, bro. I could barely pass TCAP.
Wow.
And actually go to college. Man, Coach Maxwell told me, man, one day, he said, son, you going to college? Cuss me out, he talk crazy.
Yeah.
I said, Coach, I ain't going to no college, Coach. I'm going to go to FedEx, Coach.
Right.
I'm going to throw these boxes, baby. But, man, it took someone that's not a preacher, someone that's not necessarily in the church.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? I believe Coach loved God, but it took him pouring into me. And listening to me and understanding me, bro.
Right.
And sent me to college, man, bro. That changed my life.
Right.
Because a lot of my friends didn't go. But for what I'm called to do, and everybody ain't got. Let me say this right quick. You ain't got to go to college. That's not your in your repertoire. But for what I do for a living as a therapist, I had to go. But I wasn't gonna go. What I'm saying is, man, it's people, man, they can water. Like plant seeds in you, bro.
Right.
And when them seeds become, man, blossom, bro, you'll be phenomenal.
Right.
Man, somebody told me in first grade, bro, I never get this, bro. My teacher. First grade, I'm sitting in class. I'm playing. But I had our age. She slapped me in the back of my head. She said, David Young, you're so stupid. Man, I never get that E. When she told me that E, man, that seed went in my mind. So that's when I grew up and got real silly. It got real, just a class clown.
Cause she told you that.
She told me that, bro. Caucasian lady, man, said, David Young, you're so stupid. And bro, I received it. And that's when I developed the speech impediment that I had really bad. Some folks might hear me now like, bro, you don't start it. Yeah, bro, I used to start it really, really bad.
Right.
But it's because I had so much, I was always nervous. I didn't want to mess up. I would know answers to questions, but wouldn't raise my hand. Because of a seed that was planted in me.
Right.
But it took Coach Maxwell, man, to reverse that seed and tell me I'm going to college. Bro, you know that did for me, bro, for somebody to tell me, bro, you can make it, bro.
Right.
And I'm getting emotional, bro, because bro, that's my life, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's my life, bro. Like, I know what it's like, man, to feel like you can't make it, bro, and make it out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? All it takes, bro, is, man, somebody pouring into you, bro, giving you a word of affirmation, bro, letting you know, bro, you can make it, dog.
Right.
Bro, I know you from the hood, bro, but, man, I see something in you, little homie. You know what I'm saying? A cat at the gas station, man, whatever, bro. I see something in you, little homie. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Man.
Bro, it take that, E.
It take that.
And it took that for me, bro.
Right.
Bro, this ain't no lie, bro. Like, I always felt low on myself because of what that lady poured into me, man. Because it's an old saying, bro. They say, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words never hurt me. But the words are the seeds, dog.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
Words are seeds, man.
Right.
And once the seeds are, man, go in your mind, bro. If you don't do some seed plucking, pluck them seeds out, bro, that thing gonna get big.
It's gonna grow. Yeah.
You gonna have a force of low self-esteem in your mind, bro, because of the seed that was planted.
Right.
But God wants us to be, man, agents, man. This God called not just to be no preacher and be out here, man, trying to, man, be grand.
Right.
It's about to simply, man, plant seeds in people's lives, one person at a time.
One person at a time.
Bro, if I speak life to somebody every day, bro, don't you know, bro, that would be more to him, man, than just getting up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Doing revivals all the time.
Right,
Man,
right.
I plant a seed every day, bro. You know, I see somebody that man is broken, man, and I let them know, bro, hey, bro, you can make it, dog. You know, like, hey, bro, I know, bro, I know about having a low GPA, bro. Little homie, you can make it, bro.
Man, that's
And
crazy.
see, man, all these folks been complaining, bro. Ask the principal, man, can you come to their school and speak to their kids?
Right.
Why we out here complaining and all that crap? Man, go ask the teacher or a principal. I guarantee they ain't gonna turn you down.
Right.
Get you
Right.
a watchdog program. Get you a program, man, geared towards, man, just stand outside the school, man, just talk to them cats, man.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Man, it's just TCAP week. Man, ask the principal, man, can you just stand outside and just encourage the boys when they take their tests? But we want to sit around and complain. You know what I'm saying?
Look, you speaking to me, because
You know
I'm
what I
looking
mean?
for some ways I can get,
Oh,
you know.
man.
Yeah.
Eat it. You go get you a volunteer voucher, eat.
Yeah.
Man, the folks that you going in the school in the city, man.
So how can I get that?
Man, go down to MCS or SCS,
To the
man.
board.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let them know what you want to do, volunteer.
Okay.
Man, folks get you in there.
Okay.
What I'm saying,
but
man,
I want to connect with you though. Like,
oh, I do. You do with me.
Yeah.
We adopt Ocave. You know, Ocave is my school. You know what I'm saying? So we go like weekly, basically. Man, we go to school. Man, we man empower them kids. Man, feed them. Man, go to their little games and look. You know, because man, that's our job. You know, now I just started doing it, man. But God has been showing me, man, that it's about getting out here, man, and being visible, man.
Right.
With these
Right.
kids, man, visible with the community, man, because that's the way we gonna see the most change out here, E.
Right.
Because
Right.
I know it's some little boys like me out here, brother, done been told that.
Right.
I had so much low self-esteem, man. I felt so bad about myself, bro. Now I checked all the time because, man, that was a cover. That was a cover up, bro.
Right. It really was for
I
most
check
of
you
us.
first, bro. I check you first. You gonna check me first. you know, I'm gonna check you before you get started. Cause I don't want to feel. I don't want to feel like I'm nothing, dog.
Yeah.
You know, and I know it's kids right here, man, that feel the same way, man. And I just thank God for an opportunity, man, to even have that kind of understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I let my pain catapult me. So what I went through is not being wasted. You don't let your pain be wasted, man.
Yeah.
Man, don't. I heard Eric Thomas say something. He said, "Get a reward for what you've been through." You know what I'm saying? And my reward is pouring into something. I find more pleasure in seeing these young boys' life change and seeing one of my patients' life change. That man, that's my reward, bro.
You know what's crazy, Dave? As you speaking, sometimes you identify with the thing that you most you feel like you the closest to.
Yeah.
And I say this all the time. For some reason, I identify with pain more. Even like when we was in school, like really my whole life, ever since I've been listening to rap, I identify with pain music more. Like that's why I like DMX and Tupac.
Yeah.
It was the like the New York rapper, but
Yeah,
it was
I
those
remember
pain songs that I like.
I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up.
Come on, man. I really don't want to hear none of that other fake stuff. It was the pain for me, man.
Yeah.
And I'm like that now.
Yeah.
It could be any type of song, but sometimes, but I have to draw myself like I rarely listen to music. Like all I listen to like is podcasts now. But when I'm listening to music, it has to have some depth to it.
Yeah.
Because I gotta feel it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, you identify. Ain't nothing wrong with this. I'm the exact same way. You are identified with the pain. You can relate to it.
Right.
But the beauty is when you can relate to it, you can be more effective talking about it.
Right.
It means something when you speak about the pain. That's why, man.
So let me ask you a
That's
question.
powerful.
If you've never been through nothing, can you really tell somebody that's in pain
Man.
anything that's gonna change their life? Can you? Do you think that's possible?
Well, you can tell them, but what makes it effective is when you've been through it. I can tell you what's in the book all day long,
But if I ain't been through it,
man, it's not effective.
that's what I'm. Okay.
Well, first of all, you won't understand them.
Right.
So if I'm here trying to help you and I don't understand you, like if I see a little kid, man, sitting there crying, bro, I understand that, bro.
Right.
If I see a young man, I mean, even the ones that do stupid stuff, bro, you foolish, bro, but I understand that.
Right.
I ain't coming in, bro, you so foolish. I understand your foolishness because I went through it. You know what I mean? And I think that's what makes us effective, man.
That's what make you
That's
effective.
what made Christ so credible, man, is the fact that he went through the cross.
Right.
Like we ain't serving no God, man, that don't know about pain. He understood pain.
Right.
And that made him credible. Same thing with us, man. What makes you credible is your pain.
Right.
That's why DMX, man, and all them songs, man, they hype you because you know what it's like. You know what I mean? You know what it's like, man, to grow up without a dad that's present like he should be. Man, bro, you know about that, bro.
Right.
What you face, bro, all of us, bro. You know, we faced stuff. You know, my dad was there, you know what I'm saying? But I had other issues that I was dealing with, bro. But we all had pain and trauma. And I think now it's time for us to team up, man, and attack the enemy as far as, man, what's happening in this city, man.
Yeah,
because they got trauma, bro.
Right.
We just had enough wisdom, man. We had enough grace, man, to not be out here. 'Cause, bro, we know we got classmates that's dead, bro. We got folks in our circle, bro, that ain't here no more. You know what I'm saying, man? 50 said something, bro. You know, I'm a hip hop fan.
Yeah.
You know, I love God, but I'm a hip hop fan.
Yeah.
You know, I used to be a real big hip hop fan. But 50 said, now I know that I'm here for a real reason. Cause he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't breathing.
Yeah.
Man, so the fact that I'm still breathing, bro.
Right.
I'm about to get the devil hell.
Come on,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? I'm about to give, man, the crime rate hell.
Right.
I'm about to, man, go in because I know what it's like, man. I've been through the stuff, so now I'm finna attack it by helping other people.
Right.
But the way you attack, man, the poverty rate, the crime rate, the man, depression, the way you attack it is by helping those that's going through it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's how you, right.
That's the way you get through
you
it,
can't
bro.
just know about it. You gotta help somebody get through it.
Man, come on, E.
And you ain't even gotta find nobody. It's somebody right next to you that's putting on the front and a smile. Man, they dealing with something. I'm real cautious of people that smile all the time.
Yeah.
Like you don't never show no other emotions.
Yeah, man. How you doing? I'm fine, blessed and highly favored. Bro, get out of here.
No,
Nah,
you're not.
bro. I ain't straight today. You know what I mean?
Man, it's hard.
I'm going through grief right now.
You know what's crazy? I used to say, and we gonna wrap it up. I love David. I love you, man. Let me say that. I love you, bro.
Love you back, my brother.
I love you, man. I used to say I don't wear my heart on my sleeve. I just like within the past year, I said I do. I actually do. Because it's hard for me to mask anything that's in my heart, right? Even though my intentions is good with everything that I do.
Yeah, I believe
If I'm in a bad mood, if I don't feel something right, I gotta show you. Like if I don't like you, I can't act like you. You know what I'm saying? So this last part, man, let me ask you this real quick. And I know you just recently lost your father, bro. Your father meant a lot to the sub, to Oak Haven, to all of us. I used to go to the Healing Center and listen to you, to your dad. And when I started seeing you preach, I said, man, that man is a spitting image of his dad. Like John is really walking in his father's footsteps, but he's carving his own path, bro. Tell me one of the biggest things that you took away from something that your father taught you that's in you and can't nobody ever take it away from you.
Good question. Service. My dad, I'm gonna give you two. Service and grace. My dad used to pass out this card to everybody, people that he met, and on the card it just said grace. Man, you know, that card represented, you know, receiving the forgiveness and not holding grudges against yourself. The grace, and then service. My dad is served, man. My dad is served until he died. Bro, this ain't no lie. Bro, my daddy had about two more weeks to live, bro. But a nurse was going through something. My daddy, man, talking about thin as a rail, sick. It said, let me pray for you. You going through something, let me pray for you. Grab a nurse's hand, bro. I promise I'm not lying. Pray for that lady, bro, as he was dying, dog. So, man, when I tell you, bro, service, daddy put that in, man, daddy put put in me, man, to always serve people, man. I always put people before yourself, man. My daddy was dying, bro, and for him to, man, to do that, man, bro, that showed me, bro, that my life about service, dog. And I will never be so high, bro, where you know what I'm saying? I will never be so high, bro, where I can't, man, serve other people, But my daddy, man, was the GOAT, man, and I say that because he showed me, he showed the city, wow, he showed us love, bro. And when he went, bro, when he did that, man, when he prayed for that lady, bro, as he was dying, bro, I ain't never seen him like that in my life, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of what got me into it. That's different. That's another level, bro. That's like,
bro, he stopped, bro. Some of them folks, man, they changed his linen. I'm talking my daddy, man. I'm talking about, you know, my daddy macho, man. His bowels were moving on himself, man, but he didn't stop, man, and pray for the lady, bro. He doesn't stop and pray for the lady, bro. I'm talking about, man. We know his time is coming up because they told us, man, that he'd be lucky to get 2 more, a week or so.
Right.
He praying for somebody. Yeah, man, daddy was a phenomenon, man. It's because of what God put in him, man. He never forgot that he was from Trigg, and what's the street? Not Trigg. He was from Foot Homes. Azalea Street. My dad never forgot that, man.
Right.
Never forgot my dad. My dad used to take me, man, to Claymore Homes, man. Take me, man, to 4-Way Grill, the Gay Hawk. Out there in the hood, bro. And when I would see him, man, be so phenomenal at church, man. But then my dad would take me, man, out to eat with some of his partners, man. And what's up, Twig?
Right.
They talk to my dad. He's sitting back, man. He's not getting out of his character. He's still being who he is, but he ain't so high where he can't. You know what I'm saying, bro?
No, that's
Like, bro. Even though he was a pastor still, bro. He a preacher, but he wasn't so high, bro, where he couldn't talk to his friends and stuff, man.
He understood balance. And he's still human at the end of the day.
Man, yes, sir.
The heart of a man is gonna come out of his mouth, and his actions is gonna show you. I can relate to anybody on any level because I'm just like you.
Yeah, man.
God just gave me something that I can give you to help your life.
Yeah, man. But dad walked in humility, bro. And man, if I can say that, man, service and grace, man.
Yeah.
My daddy showed everybody grace. My daddy, man. If my daddy violated you, bro, he'll call you and apologize, bro. That's one thing I've been doing lately, man. I've been on an apology tour to those that I've wronged because God been working with me on the inside, man. And I've been apologizing to folks, man. But they come from my daddy. My daddy, man, would do something, man. If he wrong, man, he'll call you quick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm talking about, man, you gotta recognize, man, where he is status wise, but he'll humble himself and apologize to anybody, man. My daddy was the best, man, and it's been hard, man, but what I'm doing now, man, at the church, man, has blessed me, has given me strength. And when I see his chair on Sundays, man, I say, I can do this. I can do this. My dad told me a long time, he said, son, I want you to be here for the long haul. He said, you're going to see a lot of people that's going to try to do this right here. He said, but you called to it, son. He said, you're going to see a whole lot of folks in your clique. They're going to fall off. He said, but you're going to keep doing it because this is really what you called to do.
You chosen, man.
Man, my dad told me, man, he said, son, you chosen, bro.
Right.
And coming from a person with low self-esteem, bro, who thought he was stupid his whole life. You know what I'm saying, growing up. For you to say I'm chosen, bro, it better mean the world, bro. That's why I talk with such passion,
Right.
It's because my dad left me, man. He left me, man. He left me something, man.
Right.
Man, that's why when I speak, bro, I was geek coming to this joint today.
Right.
I was hype. Right. Still hype. Because of what Pops left into your boy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, bro.
Yeah, I know.
The crazy part about this is,
bro.
David, man. I know that, and by you said a few things to me that I noticed in you, but you said where it came from. Just like when you say you stutter. When you get to preaching, it goes out the window.
It does.
It literally disappears, bro. And then you go, you get, you might, but that's, it's also like it's you.
Yeah.
It's part of who you are.
Yeah. It's part
so
of
I embraced it. Like, just embrace it.
Yeah.
Like, look, when I get up there, you ain't gonna hear none of that. Like, who is this guy? When we at the house tonight?
Like stuttering.
Yeah.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
well, it's because God literally, man, speaks through me and He takes away that's that. The beauty of God is this, man, is that He takes away your insufficiencies.
Right.
So where you're weak, He's strong.
Right.
And I lean on Him. I lean on Him. I lean on Him.
Yeah.
And with my dad, man, I would lean on Him. So and I think God just taught me to lean on Him more. But I also used to lean on my dad. When I was preaching a sermon or something, I see my dad back there. When my dad said, "Go ahead, son," brought. You know what I mean?
Your dad would tell you too?
My dad would tell me that.
Yeah, man.
So I miss him, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And I probably miss him more than I even carry on.
Yeah.
But I think what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do, doing. My dad was the first black therapist, doctor at Memphis hospital. So me working in the hospital, doing therapy work, bro, I'm not doing it for him necessarily, but I'm doing it in honor of him.
In honor of him.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So every patient I talk to, man, my dad, I call my mom sometimes. I say, "Mama, so and so, she said, son, you sound just like your daddy, boy. Your daddy used to come home with the same stories."
Right.
And I'm honored by that, man. That I share those stories, that my dad had. My brother's the mayor, my sister works a different field, but I'm doing exactly what my daddy did.
Right.
Everybody carved their own path, and I wanted to carve out my own.
Yeah.
But it's like God said, "Nah, son, I want you to do what you called to do," and that's what your daddy did.
Right.
I truly believe that my daddy, I'm doing what my daddy would be doing right now.
Right.
I tried to run from it. I didn't even want to be no preacher. I didn't want to do no therapy. You know what I'm saying? Man, but God.
However you make your mark in the world, and especially when you got a powerful daddy, somebody got to carry on his legacy.
Yeah.
I just feel like even if, like, let's say Obama had a son, he can't have no son. I remember, I don't know who this was. It was a comedian that said this. Man, this man can't have no son, and he ain't.
Yeah, Mike Gibson.
Yeah. He all up in Walgreens with flip flops on. Hey man, what a deodorant is that? No, that's little Obama.
Obama son, yeah. Well, and sometimes, man, I think we dumb down who we really are because we try to run from that.
Yeah.
And for a long time, I tried to run from that. Like when I got to college, bro, I said, bro, I wouldn't even look right doing foolish stuff. Like, bro, bro, stop, bro. Bro, put this blunt, bro, stop. Why you smoking for, bro?
Right,
like,
right.
Bro, quit it. Like,
but
bro,
it's
that's not
also
who you are.
the people that you had around you. So it's only so much. It's only so far you can run because genetically it's already in you. You probably don't. I don't know if you know your granddad or great granddad or great. They go all the way up. But I'm pretty sure that you got a line full of
man. I'm sure.
ministers.
Yeah,
you know what
I'm
I'm
sure, man. It's in them. Even if they didn't have the position, they still was called to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
That's what I'm saying.
And my dad just broke something in the mold. My dad was the first man in his family to go to college. I'm talking about the first man to get a master's, first man to get a doctorate. So I believe this, man. I believe my daddy thought this. I really do. That I'm the first to get a doctorate. At least my children will go to college. At least.
At the very least.
At the very least. They ain't gotta get a doctorate, but at least they gonna go get a bachelor's degree. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you set the standard like my daddy set, like you can't just be half-stepping.
Can't be in Walgreens with
flip-flops on, bro. You can't be walking around, man, saying, you know what I'm saying, when your father has set the standard for you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? We out here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
If you do, look, what you said, look, you just said it. You know what I'm saying? If you do that, you better know how to switch it up.
You gotta switch it up.
Yeah, you better
say, hey, sir, what's up, Mike? You know what I mean?
Yeah. ain't no wrong with having a little swag. That's our culture. That's how we talk.
Yeah,
but
that's real.
You know,
real.
know when to clean it up and know how to conduct the whole conversation. Articulate yourself in a way where people can get it and know that you got some sense.
I done seen people walk in rooms. You know, you may shake hands with some people. How you doing, sir?
Yeah.
You know, what's up, my guy?
What's up?
What it do, my guy?
Hey, man.
But you gotta understand that because my speech, it was foundations of speech, of public speaking. I took this class. She said the first thing that you shout out to Miss Wilson. I know you're not watching, but she helped me. She said the first thing that you must learn when you're public speaking, learn your audience.
Come on, man.
Figure out who you talking to.
That's business, yeah.
And that's business too.
Yeah.
It's business. That's everything. Class, wherever you are.
Everything.
Learn your audience. See, that's why, man, public speaking is humility in itself.
Right.
Because you want them to listen to you.
Right.
You want business meetings. You want them to listen to you. Well, you got to know who you talking to.
Right.
So they are willing to listen to you.
Right.
Because if I come to you with, and the Bible says in the book of, man, you gonna tune me out immediately.
Who you talking to?
When I come in and say, hey man, what's up, y'all?
Yeah.
You gonna be like, okay,
yeah,
got a little swag on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we gotta know who we talking to. You know what I mean? And my daddy had that, bro.
Right.
You know, going back to my pops had that, man. You know, and I just pray. I'm doing them proud. You know.
Yeah. Did that, man. Well, listen, man. I appreciate you. Again, it's been long overdue, but I appreciate you.
Oh, man.
We're gonna have to get together again. I'm talking about regularly, bro.
Oh yeah, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hit that gym.
Yeah.
Together. You know what I'm saying?
All that.
And they got your muscles out and stuff. I'm trying to get mine like Lil E, man. He out here. They look like Hulk Hogan, bro.
Whatever. I've been out, man. I ain't been to the gym in 2 weeks. I gotta get back in there.
Stop all that modern stuff, bro. I ain't been in the gym in 2 weeks. he got the muscle shirt on. I ain't been in 2 weeks. But what kind of modest crap, bro?
Look, muscle shirt make anybody look like they got some muscle.
All that modest crap, bro.
But nah, this has been another episode of Universal Talk Podcast, man. Again, big dog, I appreciate you.
Love.
This was just the first of many, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
About to get to it.
All right.
And we out.
Holla back.